Hello everyone, Deb Floros for Jesse James Beads. I could not love the Magical Mystery Bead Box from March any more than I do. I pulled all of my favorite pieces and parts, and I used bits and pieces from all the different mixes and strands within the box. I grabbed some 18 gauge wire, and I want to start with creating my pendant. So I'm straightening out that wire, and I'm going to go ahead and create a wire wrap loop. And I'm winding it around my round nose pliers and then pulling the wire back around and creating about 3 wraps. And then I'm cutting off my excess. And what I'm going to do is string on one of the small copper beads. You'll find a grouping of those in the box. And the ceramic bead, and then a little cradle for that ceramic bead. It's a beautiful bead cap. And that huge heart is unbelievable. I'm madly in love with it, so I had to use it for my focal. Another one of those small beads, those copper beads, and then I'm creating another loop, and it has to be a little bit larger, but not too much. I'm going to use one of those leaves, but I added a jump ring to it, and there are jump rings in the box that match. Then I'm going to wire wrap around and trim off my excess. So I have this beautiful heart dangle pendant. There's so much texture, beautiful color and shine. I'm going to grab some stringing wire, and I'm using a bead stopper, and I'm just going to start by stringing on some of the smaller beads in the box. So I'm pulling them from all different places in the box, trying to get some sparkle and some of the pink and the blue and the white. And those floral beads that have a little bit of a curve to them look really cool with the small rhinestone rondelles that are in the box. So I just made a little cool section of those. Those are really fun. Then I'm starting to get into some of the bigger beads, and I'm starting to add in some of the hishi as well. So the hishi works nicely as spacers and adds more color and texture. And that large hole bead looks really cool with a couple of the rondelle rhinestone spacers around them. Oh my gosh. There's so many fun pieces and parts to this necklace. And believe it or not, I made earrings and a bracelet and still have tons of pieces left to create with this box. I mean, it's an amazing box. So I'm stringing on my focal, and I used a couple of those small copper beads, and I forgot to put the bead cap around one of the other beads. So I went back and added them next to those large pink crystals. I really wanted to create kind of a trio of beads with those little bead caps on them. Then I just went up the other side of the necklace. Always good to quality check your necklace as you go along. And I just strung on the same pattern of beads, same beads. Then I put bead stoppers on. And I grabbed the paperclip chain from the pack of chain that is also in this box, and a large lobster claw, which was also in the box. And I'm just crimping the beading wire right onto the chain. Just using my own crimp, just crimping that on, leaving just a little bit of wiggle room for the wire to move around. And then I'm adding it to the other side. You could do an over-the-head necklace here if you'd like. There is enough chain to do that, but I decided to use a clasp. I just think that's easier, and if you don't want to mess up your hair, it's sometimes the better option. So I separated my chain, and then I wanted to add that big lobster claw to one side. And so I just opened up one of the links, dropped the lobster on, and closed that up nice and flush. And then I added a strawberry charm to the other side. And this necklace is actually now sizable because you can take that lobster claw and attach it to any one of the links. So I love that technique. And that little strawberry charm, so pretty. Oh, this necklace, it is so fun, so beautiful. You can make this with the spring March Magical Mystery Bead Box. At jessiejamesbeads.com, you can subscribe or purchase this specific box. Thanks for watching.